Are we ready for the Milwaukee Bucks?
Always.
I feel like I've talked about the two other stats that I looked at too much is that this team is killing opponents when they play with Giannis, Jrue, and Middleton, which I thought was important because it took the Bucks a while to climb up the standings. I've also, if anyone's been tracking, Jrue Holiday is shooting roughly 1 trillion% on step back jumpers this year. And I've mentioned it and tweeted about it. So I didn't want to go that route. But if you want to see your eyes pop out of your head, you can look at that. I went this route. Giannis is being doubled on 35.4% of his offensive possessions this year. That is the highest in the league among like actual rotation players. Just for some context, Joel Embiid is second at 34.5%. And even like Kevin Durant is being doubled on 27.4% of his possessions. I know the roles are different, but I just thought that was interesting. The Bucks, when Giannis is doubled as a team, the Bucks are averaging 1.21 points per possession. I don't like making these comps, but the most efficient offense in the NBA outside of garbage time, or I think no matter what filter you use at this point, is the Utah Jazz. They average 1.19 points per possession, roughly. So when Giannis is getting doubled, the Bucks are straight up annihilating rival defenses. And I think that has a lot to do with not only his finishing, his just ability to blast through whatever's being thrown at him, but he has become a better decision maker when he's in those situations. And so you can probably trust him to find the right teammate or find a teammate who's going to swing it to another teammate to keep the ball moving. The Bucks, man, look, I'm going to have Phoenix or Golden State as my title favorites right now. The Bucks have a better case than Brooklyn. I think they're right. They're, to me right now, there are 4 top contenders. I'm not even ready to put Brooklyn in there. I have Utah, Milwaukee, Golden State, and Phoenix. Milwaukee is the toast of the East to me. And Giannis, of course, just a huge reason why. I think he deserves to be in the MVP discussion, right, with the other 3 players we talk about most, Steph, Jokic, and KD. I also think he probably needs more love at this point for Defensive Player of the Year when you just look at his overall workload, but then just some of the lifts he's had to make when he's been basically the only star in certain lineups or in certain games, depending on who was available for Milwaukee.
Yeah, I think you can make an argument that this is the best basketball Giannis has ever played. And it's largely because of how well he's processing everything on both ends of the floor. The reads are quicker. The ability to pass out of those double teams in a beneficial way, it's happening a little bit faster. He's always in the right spot on defense. He's more motivated there, it seems. Just everything is clicking for this guy. He's been unbelievable this year. So I'm right there with you. I think the double teams probably stem a little bit from how many key players in Milwaukee have been missing time this year. Just if there are such limited options around him, sure, why not? But it's clearly not working, and that's just going to make them even deadlier when everyone is available again.
I think also just where if you look at Embiid, who's still being double a lot, has to do in the post, but when someone goes downhill, I think there's a tendency to overreact. So you're going to see defenders sort of collapse on him. So we probably like just bodies being close to him with how they're measuring the double teams. Whereas Kevin Durant, yeah, he'll drive to the hoop and stuff, but he's not like he's not rolling or diving a lot of the time. And Giannis does that more often than him. So there's context involved, but like that's more than a third of his possessions still.
Right.
That there's been classified as a double team. And to be that efficient, I don't even want to, I'm not going to mention this number. So I actually might use it on the Western Conference pod. So let's actually just move on to my New York Knickerbockers.
Well, and spoiler alert, we're going to have more on Embiid in a little bit.